Hey folks, JP here with JP Legacy Trades. It is September 4th. We are currently in a short. We took this short because it was a nice setup. It was a nice rejection of a resistance zone at the 548 level, which is right here. It's a really small, little tiny spot. But there was a fair value gap there at 548. So we entered short just 2 micros because, you never know. I just wanted to test the level. But it was definitely what's called a bull trap. The market broke the 533 pre-market highs, shot up to 548, filled the gap. And a lot of young traders and new traders that don't know what's going on, they play the breakout of the 533 and they're thinking, oh, it's going to break out. It's going to the moon. And they don't know why it just got its head knocked off and rejected so strongly right there. So I was waiting for it to reject back in. I took a short, 533, but just for 2 contracts. I took one right there. I got $38 on my first contract. My second contract, I'm currently about $80 on. I'm watching it dance around the VWAP here, and I'm going to just kind of trail it and watch it. Since we have news coming at 9 o'clock, I want to give it some space, a little bit of room to breathe. So here we are. It's 9:01. The news came out at 9 o'clock, and I just want to make sure this thing doesn't shoot up and stop me out, because it looks like it's pretty heavy. It wants to go down to new lows. And I want to give it some breathing room. So I have my stop above the VWAP, giving it some space to break down and go for new lows. Now you have to understand the market's always searching, is looking for liquidity. Where are the buyers, the sellers? Where are the people that haven't gotten picked up yet? And there's a fair value gap down at the 410. So, which means there were some people that had money for the ticket. I got money for the ticket. They wanted to take the bus ride up to Duluth. So they're sitting down there in Tennessee, Nashville, saying, hey, market, come back and get me. Hey, bus, come back and get me. I'm Bill Gates. I'm standing here at 410 level down in Nashville, but I want to go back up to Duluth. So the bus says, okay, Bill Gates, here I come. I'm coming down to get you. Because you got skipped earlier. You got skipped yesterday when the bus shot up. It shot up so fast, it ran past you while you were standing at the bus stop at 410. So here I come, Mr. Bill Gates. I'm coming down to get you. So when you know why the market does what it does, it's not rocket science. It's not that difficult. I know where it's going. It's going to the 410s. I knew it. Yeah, I know this is a recap video, but I knew it before it happened. I had the level there. And so anyways, I I saw it break new lows, so now I'm like, okay. I still think it can go to the 376 at this level because that's the lower bus stop. And it's what I call a bus stop, but fair value gap. And but you know, sometimes it'll come down and grab some liquidity, break the lows for the day, and do what's called a bear trap. Just like it did a bull trap, there's people that are selling right now, and they're about to get hurt because they're thinking, oh, it broke new lows, I'm selling. So I made $178 off that runner. So, you know, I'm up over $200 for the day. And now I'm waiting for the next trade. So here we are. My next trade. What I'm looking at here is, again, it bounced off the 421. So I'm looking for a quick retracement to the 470s level. So I put in a sell order at about 467. And I got my trend line. My trend line is drawn. There's the SMA moving average right there. So it should So I hit one live, I get my limit order filled. I'm in for 2 contracts at the 470s. My stop is just at the 480s. So, and it should get a rejection here. So that's called a sniper entry, folks. When it breaks, it's just a break and retest play. Very simple, it happens every day. So once it broke that 460 level, it came back into it at 470s, and it's going to break back down. Because we still have Bill Gates standing there at 410, we have a passenger at the 410 levels in the fair value gap that wants to get picked up. So this is a bear flag that's being broken. Once it breaks the bear flag, it's going to shoot down to the next fair value gap. There we go. So I'm going to trail this tight because I know 410 level is significant. Just made a little profit on that one. I'm still hopeful that it can come to the 376 level, but I see it pushing up. So I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and trail this runner just because there's the 410 level. So I'm going to give it 2 candles of breathing room. But I'm seeing that green bar was flush with the red bar next to it. So it was perfectly at the same level at that 410, which usually is a sign of strength. And now it's pushing above my line, so we get stopped out. So made some money on that one. Quick trade, another 100, 150, 160 bucks, I'm not sure, but we ended up the day for $394. So there you have it, folks. Trade recap, 394 bucks within less than an hour, just using 2 micros. Trading the top fair value gaps to the bottom fair value gaps. It was a bull trap on the top, it was a bear trap on the bottom. And if you're not familiar with those, there's a lot of videos out there that explains those. I saw it coming, so I capitalized. Other people might have got hurt. But if you just risk small, my risk was only 80 bucks. So you risk 80 bucks to make 400. That's not a bad risk to reward. That's the recap for today. God bless.